So the first question to ask, I think that one should ask, is why the practice of drawing after the antique remained one of the pillars of artistic education for more than half a millennium, that is, from the early Renaissance to, at least in the academic context, to the reform of the academy in the 1960s and 70s. From a practical point of view, the answer is quite simple, in the sense that actually from classical statues in the round, so I'm talking about, full-size sculptures in the round of male and female bodies, artists, so painters, sculptors, even architects could find an immense repertoire of information on the human body. From a theoretical point of view, and I think that is the real point in the persistence of the practice of drawing after the antique throughout the long Renaissance, from a theoretical point of view, is because the practice of drawing after the antique was supported by a theoretical, well-established theoretical tradition, which ultimately went back to principle established in 5th century before Christ Greece, and handed down to the Renaissance by Vitruvius, especially in his 3rd book of De Architectura. This theoretical tradition saw in ancient sculptures the expression, the literal incarnation of a consistent system of a mathematical relationship, resulting in overall harmonic proportion. So statues, classical statues, for Renaissance, Baroque, and Neoclassical theoretician, incarnated a proportional consistency similar to the harmony on which the cosmos was based. In this sense, young artists, trained basically by copying classical statues, they learn how to represent the idealized human body. They learn how to represent universal benchmark of beauty rather than the natural body, so the body of the live model with all its imperfection and all its unnecessary characteristics like wrinkles, hairs, etc., etc. At least this in the academic tradition. Why drawing? So why this association between the antique and the practice and the medium of drawing? In the academic training and the academic curriculum, the medium of drawing is considered to be the ideal medium through which you understand and you master the intellectual aspects of the discipline. Through drawing, you master geometry, you master proportion, in this case, you master perspective, you master anatomy, etc., etc. So by learning how to master the medium of drawing, you become an intellectual artist and not a craftsman anymore. By looking at actually individual artists' approach to individual statues, so their point of view, the angle, by looking at the medium, the choice of medium that they decided to use, by looking at how they use the specific medium, you understand perfectly what kind of information they were trying to derive from a specific statue.